Welcome back to EFC TV. This obviously I do put out. I've not done much breaking news because I've been doing obviously the videos for the women's Euros, and I've been doing much the you haven't watched saying go watch because I've already on because I've obviously we're getting to obviously the breaking news now. That's what the podcast for. Obviously not doing a lot of the breaking news. I've just been doing all anyway. We're gonna do it now. Obviously breaking news today that obviously idrissa Gana guy has signed obviously extends his Everton career by signing a new 1 year deal until the end of June 2026. Obviously, like not the first part of next season, but like not the first part of next season, but like not the first part of the new season, upcoming season. It's like the things like not next, but the first part of not the first part of next season. So obviously it's not. Yeah, it's like I don't know. No point, but yeah, that's a 26 with a option for a further year. Again, in my opinion, you know what? I think it's absolutely amazing, absolutely brilliant news. Obviously, he signed who does again. There's there's no other player like just gonna get up there again. I'm mad surprised, but again, like playing wise, he is a player. You go, wow, he's just that good a player. He's brilliant. Again, I'm so glad that he signed the new deal. Again, I had thought. Not thoughts gone, but I was a little bit. I think not me gone, but I think like, in my head I was worried. Oh, we're going to sell him because he wants to sign a deal and all that. But again, I'm just so amazing glad that he signed a deal. Again, a player that last season, if you watched in any of my review videos, you know why I much regard him. Again, he's a player despite his age can still do a job. I mean, again, there's a lot of players like there's a lot of great players that just can't get out there can do it, and again, that's the great thing about him. He's just. But yeah, I'm so glad about that. That's that one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then obviously. Okay. Then obviously. Okay. Do you know what? Obviously, we're going to obviously, news as well that obviously Michael Keane has signed a new 1 year deal until the end of June 2026. Again, I think what? I'm not his biggest fan. I'm gonna be honest there. I'm not his biggest fan because I'm not. But again, you know what? Keane does do a decently good. He does a decently good. He does a decently good. He does a decently good / okay job. When he plays centre back. I think it was against Newcastle last day. Last day of obviously last season you were. He played those. I thought, you know what? When I heard he was playing, I was going, oh, you're not feeling like going, oh, like that, right? Or basically, I thought, yeah, but you know what? Again, I was going, let's try. It's not about that. And as I said, obviously, yeah. No. Obviously, Fabio. Now listen, can listen. You know what? In my opinion, I'm not biggest fan of Malkin gone though, because I'm not. But again, Malkin is a decently good. Decently good. That's okay. Defender. Against Newcastle, he did decent. I thought when he started against I think even in Scotland he's done well again. I feel like Mike Keane's probably better front because again, I think defensively he's good. He's good and okay, but again, I think I think up front Michael Keane's probably better, but again, centre back, I think he probably is okay. So that's good, but again, he's a player. He's basically like a utility player. Really, he can go in there, he can do a job there. He can also go in front, he could do something. But again, that's obviously was tried. It did not work out. So obviously, again, this moment is during the first team. Obviously, the first team, obviously, the first team as well now. Obviously, yeah, that obviously Jared brantwaite has signed a new 5 year deal with the club until June 2030. So again, he'll be here for about 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. Obviously, he has signed a new 5 year deal. And he'll be at the club until June 2030. So again, he'll be about 5 years now or so. Get it? So basically that deal means that he's going to be at the club for about 5 years now. So again, basically what it means that he'll be at the club for about 5 years. As well as that, right? Now, in my opinion, you know what? I'm so, again, a little bit like just going, guy. I'm so, I'm so glad made up to see a player drive off we sign a new deal, because again, in my opinion, I think he's an absolutely amazing, brilliant player. Absolutely mate. He's an absolutely, he's an absolutely mate. Not mate. He's an absolutely amazing. He's an absolutely amazing, brilliant defender. Again, okay. And I think the first time he signed him, not first time gone. I think the first time he signed him, obviously that thing when Brentford went on and that far as well. Then I think he went on loan to Ajax. He went on loan to PSV Eindhoven, and then obviously I think of that he's just been like he's been probably one of our best defenders. And obviously in modern times, obviously in a more current moment in time, he's really been good for us again. I actually think it's absolutely amazing news to see him obviously sign a new deal again. Obviously my fear was, he might have listened to some of the big clubs. I know Man United and Tottenham were looking at him again. He also, I don't want to Man United Tottenham, I want to stay out, because again, Everton, new stadium, with the Moises, so again, it's like a no-brainer, signs it, whatever. But yeah, we're going to, obviously, but again, obviously that's just the first thing. Obviously, we're getting some small over news now. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, obviously we're getting to obviously we're getting to some more news now as well. Obviously, okay. Obviously, okay. Obviously, okay. Obviously, I think then obviously, okay. Obviously, then obviously another news that Everton great Peter Reid again. We all know who he is. Everton legend, Everton giant again. This man played for us, in the 1985 FA Cup, European Cup Winners' Cup final. Again, obviously FA Cup, European Cup, obviously the European Cup Winners' Cup semi-final, final again. It's booked amazing. Go and read it. It's really good again. Obviously a player that said a lot of credit, and you know what? I think that the weird thing, Peter Reid, right? He's like I think he always not obviously got, but let's try. I think I said like not a good buff, yeah. Obviously that Everton great Peter Reid, and obviously AS Roma giant or legend, ex-England manager as well. Again, there's a title there. Also former or ex-England manager as well. Fabio Capello have been confirmed as the managers of Everton versus Roma for the upcoming Everton versus Roma for the upcoming game at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Again, you know what? As fact is right, you got an Everton legend, Peter Reid, obviously, who will I imagine I imagine he's always dreamed of managing Everton one day, and that dream might actually come, and that dream actually might might actually go, but obviously that dream looks like it's going to come true now, so he's going to be doing that. Now, obviously, looks like you got Fabio Capello again. Obviously, yeah, I think obviously former ex-England manager again. I remember seeing, but basically I remember seeing him manage England. Well, I remember back in 2006 watching manage England. Again, he wasn't a brilliant or great manager for England, but again, he was a decently okay manager. He wasn't brilliant or good, but he was decently okay. He wasn't like dreadful. So again, in my opinion, I think it's brilliant, good news. Yeah. In my opinion, I think it's amazing. No, in my opinion, I think it's brilliant, good news to hear that again. I think it's really good that the sentencing go ahead. But again, in my opinion, but let's not say for though. Let's not say for. You know what? Fact is right. This game should have been should have been obviously ahead. But again, is what it is. That's it. Obviously, that's just off that, and obviously getting to. Also getting to some women news as well. Obviously, that Everton women have completed the signing of completed signing of completed the signing of pardon me, right, not right. Oh yeah, pardon. Obviously, I completed the signing of Japanese international defender. Right, I might butcher his name, so I do apologize. My butcher's name. I did butcher it. If I do butcher his name, I don't mean to the name. I'll try. Well, it's not ruin it. Former, obviously, signing of Japanese international defender Rion oh my god, the name is Rion. Obviously, Rion is Nakamilk is Sakamoka. But it's, yeah, it's Japanese, yeah, because I don't want to butcher it and offend anyone, but oh, right, I'll try and say it right. Obviously, Rion is Shakawana. Shakawana, I think her name is, yeah, it's really weird someone else. Was it from Urana Red Diamonds? I mean, love them in the club. Like, that's gone in for a club, Red Diamonds. It's got red, which isn't great, like, but again, love the name. It's really good. Anyway, obviously, yeah, the 20-year-old will become the toffees' third summer sign. How many women? Wow, oh my god, wait. I can't believe Army players with women sign Gana, but you know what? I'm really glad to see that women sign Laura players now, because again, that's obviously giving out women something that other clubs obviously women's league won't have. They've obviously been able to get more players now with their own clubs. So again, I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, it's very good news. I'm signing, obviously women signing. Obviously, also Everton, and also Everton women have completed the signing of Spanish under-23s. I thought it was under-21s, but I suppose that was under-23s. Winger, or this name is the one name I'll probably butcher it, but for obviously 3-year-old winger, Ornella, Vignola. Oh, it's a really weird name. Obviously, Ornella, Vignola, I think her name is. Obviously from the Liga F side, Granada. Again, you know, it's yeah. Again, like I said before, okay. Okay. What is that? Okay. Also like that for okay. Also like that for okay. Okay. So okay. Now she like I was facing myself for signing a woman to sign Japanese player as well. Again, like some to that again. I think it's really good news to hear they're doing that again. I think because ever since they moved to the ground, they've obviously had some financial, not financial, they've obviously had a lot more money to spend money. Again, I like the fact that they've done that because I remember watching like the women. I think it was like last season where they didn't have a bigger squad, and now they're signing. Like, we got a fit, and it's like I love the fact. It's amazing. Obviously, quite good, really. Okay, obviously, then obviously, I think some other news, really. Obviously, okay, then obviously some other news as well. Okay, then obviously some other news as well. Obviously, a Scotland Youth International. Cairen, okay, obviously, Karam, Loney obviously has signed his first professional deal until the end of June 2027, and also something as well that obviously Aylard Thomas has signed his first professional deal on a 2-year deal until the end of June 2027. Okay, you know what? Okay, I was just obviously used to now. You know what, but in my opinion, you know what? I think it's great news to hear that, I felt like, some. You know what? In my opinion, I think it's great, amazing news to hear the fact that 2 young Everton players have signed the first professional contract again. I think it's great news they've done it again. It's good to see Reid happen, but again, it's really good to obviously see that. But yeah, I'm pretty made up for it. Well, obviously, congratulations to them as well. Also, want to I want to give my condolences to obviously, I think obviously sort of obviously to obviously I want to give my condolences to obviously the family of Liverpool FC and Portugal international player Diego Jota and his brother, I believe Andre Silva, his name is. Obviously Andre Silva, obviously sadly, obviously I think we all probably know about it already, but obviously that obviously Diego Jota and Andre Silva, obviously I think like obviously one plays for Liverpool, obviously one plays for a club, don't club, as another plays for a club, don't know what it is. Basically, obviously both of them obviously sadly died, so that's passed away. Obviously, I was in a car crash in I think it was okay. So okay. Okay, you know what? I think I believe. Okay, I think. Okay, I think I believe was it in Portugal, something like that. The grass there. So going off. Okay, so I think. Okay, I think like from everybody from EFC TV, I just want to give my condolences obviously to his family. His obviously there's not. Okay, there's not. Guess one. Guess one. I just want to give my condolences obviously to his family, his wife, and obviously his friends as well. So again, it's really sad. And it's really devastating and sad to see obviously players goes in as well. Really good player. Obviously for our rivals because Spark is well. But again, football goes the window. Football obviously goes out the window. Obviously when some of this happens. So again, I just want to condolences obviously to his team. Obviously, I just want condolences to obviously his wife, his family, and obviously his wife, his kids, obviously his family, and also like that. But yeah. Sorry, but there you go. Anyway, we'll get into obviously don't forget as well. Also make sure you subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com because one, it absolutely massively like okay. You know what? Okay. You know what? Okay. You know what? Because one, you want to see more great videos like stuff. Match previews, match reaction, breaking news videos, obviously other great videos like that, obviously other great videos like that as well. Obviously, you know what, I really appreciate the support. You guys giving it massively helps channel it does again. It massively helps channel obviously it does again. I really would appreciate it if you subscribed. Also, if you subscribe, don't subscribe. If you subscribe, don't forget to press the notification button or bell. And also don't forget to press the also don't forget to press the notification. Obviously, if you're not subscribed, and obviously subscribe and press the notification button or bell as well. So make sure you do that as well. Obviously, you know what? You know what? I really appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share it on obviously Facebook, obviously or share it on Facebook, Twitter.com as well, share it in there as well. And also any of your other socials as well you're on, so share it in there as well. Obviously, yeah, work as well. So yeah, obviously, yeah. Also, okay, yeah, and also don't forget to leave comments about any of the news mentioned, any of the news about the two first team players having signing deals, or the first two or three first team players signing new deals, even the Scottish youth player who's signing the deal. The club, and obviously even the women, the two signs they made, and signed them, and even like the other news, Peter Reid stuff about him taking it. Think it's good, think it's bad, obviously what he thought on that as well. But yeah, obviously yeah, that's great. Obviously yeah, obviously I think leave comments as well about that as well, stuff like that. Obviously yeah, and you can also follow me. It's not if you want, obviously. Listen, okay, obviously yeah, and so yeah.